happiness. Things that are simple, that are fun. They're enjoyable. So yes, I do have some business lessons to share with you, but mostly I want to speak with you as people. How to be a simpler manager. Things that you can take home today. So I'm going to cover 5 specific things. You don't need to change your technology. You don't need to do anything more than ask yourself a few questions. Are we willing to have the discussions inside our companies that make it simpler for everyone, for all customers, and more importantly, because the workforce serves the customers, simpler for the workforce? That's a difficult conversation that we need to have. Build one question into your culture. Every time there is a meeting, somebody in a meeting should be asking, what does success look like? The more times this question is asked, the clearer things become. Your biggest competitor every day is that you need to compete for everyone's attention. The average person who gets your emails, they spend no more than 3 to 5 seconds. So electronically, you have 3 to 5 seconds to get your point across. We need to train our workforce better. We need to train them for faster decision making. All of you may have different words for this: critical thinking, decision analysis. The main word that I use is called triage. All of us have to be taught how to triage better our decision makings. Now, most of you, CIOs, senior executives, you've either been formally taught or you have learned this skill yourself. Who to get involved, what matters. But what we have to do is we have to take this down to the workforce level. The fourth thing I would ask you to do is to simplify professional development. We make it too complicated. What are your goals? Where are you going to get to this year? We have strategic planning. We usually give our people, documents that are this thick. What are you going to achieve this year? Everybody should have 3 words. We need to remember that most people have too much clutter coming at them. So if we can simplify professional development down to just 3 words, we can do much better. This is the tough love part, especially for CIOs. Are you willing to sponsor a very difficult conversation inside of your companies? And the conversation revolves around this question: are we as user-centered as we are corporate-centered? We're very good at designing things that make it easier for the company to implement things. But are we as good about making things easier for every individual? The whole goal of simplicity is to make it easier to do great work. There's 2 descriptive words in there. Easier. We all know that we've got great people back home, but are we making it as easy as we could for them? And its simplicity is everybody doing great work? That's the challenge. Are we helping them do great work? Thank you very much.